Manchester, England, CMC. Unpredictable West Indies face the improbable task of whitewashing favourites England in their favour one-day international series starting here Tuesday, as they chase a quickly dissipating dream of direct qualification for the 2019 World Cup. The Caribbean side's recent poor form has seen them plunge to number 9 in the ICC ODI rankings, with only hosts England and the remaining top 7 sides by the September 30 cutoff date later this month, gaining automatic berths at the showpiece in England. What makes a whitewash even more difficult for the Windies is the fact they have not beaten England in a one-day series in 10 years and are without a series success over a top 6 side in the ICC rankings in 5 years. They have won just 3 of their last 20 ODIs and even struggled against minnows Bangladesh in a 3-match series in the Caribbean in June, managing only of 11 draw. While stressing that a clean sweep of the hosts was not an impossibility, however, captain Jason Holder was also under no illusions about the massive challenge before his squad, pointing out the need to play at their best in order to get the results needed. "It's not going to be an easy task, but it's not impossible. I think that when they're in Durham from the T20 team has given the side a boost," the all-rounder told a media conference here Monday ahead of the day-night affair at Old Trafford. "A few of the guys are overlapping into this one series, so hopefully these guys can ride on the back of that game and hopefully bring it momentum into this series. We've got to take it one game at a time. I think we need to win 50 to qualify, which wouldn't be easy, but as I said before, wouldn't be impossible as well. I've stressed in the dressing room the need for consistency. I think if we are consistent with our performances and basically our processes, I think we will give ourselves a really good chance of winning the series." West Indies have been boosted by the return of the experienced Jamaican pair of Chris Gayle and Marlon Samuels, after Cricket West Indies freed them for selection by temporarily shelving the controversial eligibility rule. The embattled side now have at their disposal 2 players with 456 ODIs between them, and Holder hopes their presence can help garner the results required. "We're just hoping that these guys can put in some really good performances," he noted. "Chris looked really good in the T20 game, and he's been carrying some form in our T20 tournament back home, so hopefully that can translate that into this one-day series and he can get us off to a really good start with his partner Evan Lewis." Samuel's first appearance in an ODI in nearly a year is expected to take on special significance as he is likely to renew his heated rivalry with England all-rounder Ben Stokes. The pair clashed during a test series in the Caribbean 2 years ago, and then again at last year's T20 World Cup in India, potentially setting the stage for even more fireworks over the next 2 weeks. And even though Holder said Samuels was free to express himself, he said of greater worth was his contribution to team results. "Marlon is one competitive guy, and he likes a good competition. Whether that feud with Stokes is something beneficial to him, he would have to decide that. I can't really sit here and tell you," Holder said. "Whatever Marlon needs to do to get himself fired up, I'm quite happy for him to do it, once it is within the spirit of the game and he doesn't go too overboard. But Marlon has been a really good player for us over the years, especially in one-day cricket, and hopefully he can bring that stability in the middle order for us and bat deep into the innings and put us in a really great position and give our bowlers something to work with." The younger brigade, including the likes of rising Test star Shai Hope, his older brother Kyle Hope, Lewis, and Kesrick Williams, will also be expected to carry much of the burden for the Windies' performances. And though there was heavy importance on the series, Holder stressed he would not be shackling his players. "Obviously player management comes in and just giving players the license and freedom to play their roles as best as they possibly can," he said. "That's one part of it. The rest is ideally down to them to execute, so I try to give everybody the leeway to execute their games, so hopefully our guys can come in and put on a really good show in this series." The contest bowls off at 12:30 p.m. 7:30 a.m. Eastern Caribbean Time. Squads England: Eoin Morgan captain, Moeen Ali, Jonathan Bairstow, Jake Ball, Jose Butler, Tom Curran, Alex Hales, Liam Plunkett, Adil Rashid, Joe Root, Jason Roy, Ben Stokes, David Willey, Chris Wokes. West Indies Jason Holder captain, Jason Mohammed vice-captain, Sunil Ambris, Devendra Bishu, Miguel Cummins, Chris Gale, Kyle Hope, Shai Hope, Alzari Joseph, Evan Lewis, Ashley Nurse, Rodman Powell, Marlon Samuels, Jerome Taylor, Kesrick Williams.